Woman instantly regrets hiring Michael Jackson to the party.
Hey, yo, back up, man.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is actually kind of scary and funny at the same time. Like, what is that? Like, do you see how close this man's face was to the camera after sliding all the way from halfway across the room to her cell phone? Like, honestly, these Michael Jackson impersonators are getting a little bit creepy now. And here's the other angle right here. You could actually see who was recording. I mean, she looked terrified. I'm not gonna lie. She actually looked like she was not prepared for this at all. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm only talking about this today because there seems to be some drama in the Michael Jackson impersonator community. Yes, there's a whole community surrounding being Michael Jackson. Literal grown men pretending to be Michael Jackson. But specifically, today's story is about this Michael Jackson impersonator by the name of Fabio Jackson, who apparently is the most famous Michael Jackson impersonator worldwide. As far as I can see, it's over 600,000 on Instagram and over 12.4 million followers on TikTok. So he's a pretty big deal. But lately, the drama surrounding this guy, as far as I know, is surrounding a reaction that he did to the recently dropped Michael Jackson biopic by the name of Michael. And in that trailer, he was basically, you know, sitting in his chair with a hoodie on, just reacting to the whole thing.
No, this is diabolical, bro.
And his facial expressions, and I suppose his body language, gave off a little bit of salt and maybe disapproval. I'm gonna play a little bit of that reaction for you guys right.
What happened to the sound? What happened?
And for you guys right.
I don't know what happened. Cut off. Probably the
And embrace the future.
Yeah, it's the music, probably. I need to watch this. I didn't know they was dropping that. They got a Michael Jackson movie or something?
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay, but remember, in here,
They don't look nothing like Michael Jackson.
speak still, my man.
And it was at that part that a lot of people, based off of his
Based off his reaction, the nigga ain't doing nothing.
Can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay, but remember, in here, keep those feet still, my man.
And it was at that part that a lot of people, based off of his reaction, they thought that he was a little bit salty. You can see if you're watching right now his reaction with his hand over his mouth. He places his hand over his mouth.
So they're saying he's salty because he wants to play the character.
Still, my man.
That specific clip, Michael Jackson looked nothing like that in that specific era.
And it was at that part that a lot of people, based off of his reaction, they thought that he was a little bit salty. You can see if you're watching right now his reaction with his hand over his mouth. He places his hand over his mouth. He looks over to the camera. Bro actually looks salty. I'm not gonna lie. He looks disappointed. I'm just looking at his face right now. Mind you, I don't use scripts. I do everything in real time. The comments though are saying, I'm sorry.
Why does he have his edges laid like that, bro? Like, what the fuck?
But your
this nigga has edges.
Starting to remind me of Paige Nyman, right? The girl who tried to copy Ariana Grande. I made a video about her years ago. They go on to say, though, it's not about you. Enjoy the damn movie, man. And it's just funny. Like, I just don't get these impersonators, how they get so deep into the identities of other individuals.
Man, I could never be an impersonator, nigga, man. Oh, fuck with it, bro.
Like, I saw this video of the same exact guy, Fabio, years ago, where he was walking with his girlfriend, right? And he saw another Michael Jackson impersonator. I don't know if this was in Las Vegas or not, but he walked up to this man dancing on the street or whatever, right? Doing his job. And he walked up as if he was Michael Jackson himself, like rating or gauging or judging whether or not this was a good performance or not. Let me play the clip here for you.
He kind of looked like Michael Jackson though, like, yeah. This the OG right here. That nigga just be doing the dances. He don't look nothing like him though. That's OG though, man. That nigga been on the streets doing that shit. That's old boy. I don't know his name, but that's old boy.
Like, do you see the way this man is standing right here, bro? Like, why is he over here standing as if he's the real Michael Jackson, judging another Michael Jackson impersonator, bro? Like, genuinely speaking, bro, you're not him. You're not Michael, bro. Like, this is levels of delusion and mental illness that I've not seen yet before.
He's in character.
You see this guy right here? Look at, oh my God, bro.
That nigga can't believe his mind right now. That nigga don't know what's going on. He's like, he watching a nigga that don't look nothing like Michael Jackson dance to Michael Jackson music like Michael Jackson, right? But here go a nigga that's looking at him, looking like Michael Jackson. Like, this shit don't make no sense.
Swear to God, this is actually hilarious to me. I don't know if I should go down the rabbit hole of Michael Jackson impersonators.
Hey, yo, this nigga here, guys, is spooky, man.
Trying to keep my composure.
I know his breath. He got some funky breath. I already know that.
Calm down. But do you see this other man right here looking at Fabio as if he's out of his goddamn mind, bro? He looks... Bro, he looks like he's in the Twilight Zone. He looks like he doesn't know what the hell is going on here. And his wife is just drinking water as if this is all normal, bro. Like, genuinely speaking, man, I gotta say, bro, we live in very strange times. Very funny times, indeed. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I am running a $100 giveaway to 3 different people. Giveaway of me actually see the composure. It's just sometimes certain topics, it really gets to me. Like, I can't believe certain things that I talk about genuinely being in the news cycle and making headlines, and people like taking this shit seriously. This guy, I'm not gonna lie, he's off his rockers. Somebody said in the comment section though, at least you were in Scary Movie 4, brother in Christ. I'm not gonna lie, that Michael Jackson as a kid scared.
That's tragic, man. Hunter Broski, appreciate the follow, man. The
hell out of me. And for those of you who don't know, Scary Movie 4 or the Scary Movie franchise is a parody on horror movies, essentially. I believe they started out with Scream and then like The Ring and then other like popular scary movies back in the early 2000s. But anyway, another comment said you can do a Sandra Bullock documentary. And on Twitter, and you know Twitter's a wild place, follow me on there, people started roasting him saying, girl, I don't give enough. What a Michael Jackson impersonator that can't sing or dance and looks like Sandra Bullock, or however you say your last name, gotta say. And then people in the comments started comparing him to the actor Sandra Bullock or Bullock. I don't know how you say her last name. Goddamn, but you get the point. Like, people are like Sandra Bullock reading this.
The computer say, Floyd said, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say? Fuck me?
Bruh. Sandra catching an unnecessary straight like, Sandra, after you compared her to that thing, now I can't unsee it. Back on TikTok, someone said Michael Jackson, by the way, and showing an image of him when he was younger.
That was him? Bruh, ain't no way that's Mike Jack, bruh. How the fuck did this nigga turn into that, man? How did Michael Jackson... Hold on, bruh. Because I remember... don't stop till you get enough. Come on. Don't stop till you get enough. That was my shit. So, and that's kind of like the era he would have been looking like that. That nigga was looking like that. Let me see. This is probably way younger. Was his nose that big, bruh? I guess so. I guess his wells was that big, huh? Yeah. Man, what the fuck that nigga do, man?
You know, before a lot of the surgeries and whatnot. You know, it seems as though that a lot of people don't know what Michael Jackson looked like before, you know.
I remember old Mike
going the surgeries and all that. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, that's enough right there. Don't stop till you get enough. Come on. Don't stop. Yeah, that's all I know.
Michael Jackson looked like before, you know, the vitiligo and the surgeries and all that. But yeah, I mean, I think he was like in his early 20s or he was a teenager here at the very least. And maybe at this point in his reaction, when Fabio saw, you know, Michael Jackson's nephew playing him, you know, with
that's his actual nephew.
Prosthetic on his nose, you know, to make him look more Michael.
Prosthetic nose. Yeah, that's a fat nose. What does real nose look like?
Jackson-esque before the surgeries. People are now thinking that Fabio didn't like seeing not only Michael Jackson's nephew playing Michael in this role, but also he didn't like the way that Michael was portrayed during this scene. Because look at Fabio, he dedicated his life to looking like Michael, and look how they portrayed Michael in that very scene. You know, so a lot of people are assuming that he's disappointed that Michael looks like that, if that makes
What? That's the era Michael was in. You can't play that specific role because that's not what Michael was looking like in real life. Is what you look like.
any type of sense. Somebody said the
You really built like that.
concept of a Michael impersonator reacting to a movie about Michael Jackson as if he's the real one. It's hilarious. And apparently the lore on this guy goes even deeper. Somebody said in a comment, they said what's even creepier is that he changed his last name to Jackson. His last name was originally Fernandez, and he's given his baby the last name Jackson as well. That's messing with the baby's identity. He was always a strange kid when we were at school together, but I never imagined he would turn out like this. Whoa. So this is someone, Sophie, together on TikTok, I think, that he went to school with. And she's claiming that he is now given his new child, his baby with his wife, the last name Jackson. He changed his last name to Jackson and gave his child Jackson the last name as well. As you can see on his TikTok page, he did show off his son to the world. You can see his wife in the back and whatnot. And I just gotta say, is he really at home, like dressed as like, did he really just get surgery to look like Michael Jackson? Like, is that like a makeup or a prosthetic, or does he actually looks like that 24/7? Is this
that's his wife? Stop. She ain't bad now.
Actually real, man? Because
gotta need to zoom in on that face.
If so, that's creepy as hell. Not gonna lie. Somebody said in the comment, you remind me of Sandra Bullock, man. That's crazy, bro. Poor Sandra. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why is she catching strays? Like, genuinely speaking, this is crazy. And poor like kid too. Like, this is having a dad like this is gonna be weird growing up in the spotlight like this.
That baby got a regular nose.
And apparently the lore goes even deeper. This Twitter user,
at least the baby look normal though.
Growing up in the spotlight like this. And apparently the lore goes even deeper. This Twitter user said, read this and you will know the reason. Some people pretend to be an MJ fan. And in these screenshots, I suppose there's a thread exposing different comments made by Fabio. In the comment section on TikTok, someone said, and you not even black, ... cultural appropriation. Fabio then responded back by saying, why, ? Hair is hair. Are you gonna tell me that blank people that wear wigs? Be quiet. Kiana then said, and that's the person who made the comment that Fabio's responding to. She said, I'll be quiet once you stop cosplaying a black man. Fabio then said that, and I quote, black man, since you want to be disrespectful, made his looks like mine. I'm cosplaying myself. Ooh. So Michael's catching strays here. In some leaked DMs, now I'm seeing Fabio was responding to someone, and this part of the screenshot says, I appreciate it. By the way, there's some bad grammar here. So he says, I appreciate, I ain't crazy fan. The person he was responding to in the DMs then said, and that's why your entire account about looking like someone else. Fabio then responded back by saying, Michael looks like me. He was a black kid. He changed his appearance because of his health and insecurity issues. I was just fortunate enough to have a look that he wanted to achieve. Wow, that is crazy. As if he literally didn't go out of his way to get surgery to look like Michael himself. But anyway,
it's not like Michael Jackson even knew who you was though. Like, that's before your time, bro. Michael was like before my time too though. I mean, he died when I was alive. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of his is before our time. You know what I'm saying? So like, he's not trying to look like you. You trying to look like him. You just happen to look like him a little bit, and now you getting surgeries and stuff to look even more like him.
It's crazy. As if he literally didn't go out of his way to get surgery.
You go in that bitch like, oh yeah, I'm a Michael Jackson impersonator, and that's your whole life, bro. That shit lame, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to make little memes and whatnot here and there, but like, if that's your whole entire life is based off of that and dedicated to that, bro, and you can't be your own person, you're lame as fuck.
To look like Michael himself. But anyway, the person he was messaging then said, I think my brain cells died reading this. Fabio then said, probably did. They then said, you are one of the most shallow people I've seen. And then OP the original person who tweeted those images, said, and I quote, parroting what he said in those DMs. I was just fortunate enough to have a look that he wanted to achieve, end quote. This guy had several surgeries to look like Michael. I didn't know that, by the way, guys. I'm reading this in real time. But of course, he meant that he was lucky to be born white and that Michael, he tried to achieve that. That's so racist. Again, guys, I'm just reading it word for word. The grammar is horrendous in a lot of these posts. But it seems like this guy maybe is a little racially disrespectful to Michael, given the screenshots that I'm saying. Like, he's a fan of a black artist, yet is somehow disrespecting him through these comments, saying that Michael wanted to look like him. Meanwhile, he literally apparently got 7 surgeries to look like Mike. It's crazy the levels of delusion.
Michael did not want to look like you, fuck nigga.
And cognitive dissonance a lot of these people can have, to the point to where they're literally being disrespectful to the person that they're cosplaying as. And now in some creepy ass dystopian Black Mirror identity crisis, this man has now apparently stolen Michael Jackson's identity. That is what I probably might title the video. This man stole Michael Jackson's identity, because this is some real shadow organization clone MK Ultra. They cloned Michael type shit. Like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys. What are your thoughts and opinions?
Hey man, this nigga need to go back where he came from.
Down below about this.
Sit
Honestly,
down.
this is just weird. And this guy can't even sing. He can't dance.
Don't acknowledge my smile when I'm trying to say hello to you.
Nigga sound like me.
Yeah, and all you got to do is not answer my call when I'm trying to get through.
Yeah, singing is one thing I had to stop doing. I had to understand that the way my voice is, I can't sing, bruh. I so wish I could sing though, boy. So wish I could sing.
Keep me wondering why, when all I can do is sigh. I just wanna touch
Oh no.
Man, turn this shit up. That is
no.
trash. Like, what in the... See, guys, thoughts and opinions down below. This guy is weird, and the fact that he has the audacity to disrespect the king of pop, the greatest pop star that will ever live, that has ever lived, it's just crazy. Bro really tried to say that Michael tried to look like him, that he was just born like this. Yeah, okay, buddy. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I will be back on Twitch this
Hey man, y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. We on the road to 100K. Yo, K, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP tonight.